Eagle time.
Yes, getting back into Celeste. Finish the old site.
Woohoo! Oh, we're going to hotel. Welcome back to Eagle Time Gaming. This is a good blend of styles. Okay, let's go to the hotel. I have to climb.
The Celestial
Oh, it looks like I'm pretty
Resort.
close to the summit here.
No, like back up. See, there's a much bigger summit over there on the left.
Oh, I have to get around to the little cable car.
Yup.
Okay, cable car advantage. Be proud of your death card. The more you're learning, the more you die, the more you're learning. You know what? I think this is great advice for this video game, but maybe not for real life.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't really have a death count in real life.
Don't either.
Most people, that's 0.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes it's 1, maybe. If
most people it's 1.
Resuscitated.
But
most people it's 1. Yes, that's true, I suppose. Actually, is that true?
Yeah, there's
Are there more dead people or more alive people?
There's definitely more there's definitely more dead people.
Yeah, even with population growth.
Yeah. I saw a church full of bones.
Yeah, but I've seen a church full of live people, so checkmate.
Frick, you're right. Oh man. Yeah. That's very true. Well, I've been defeated. Well, there's no way. Oh, what?
All right, are you going to impress me or not? Sick. Good job.
Oh, I'm impressed. Look at all those strawberries I have now. 10.
I am impressed. Gotta tell you, that's a very low number of strawberries for this part of the game.
That can't be that low of a number. Strawberries? You just said you were impressed.
I mean, I was impressed by that 1 strawberry you got. I think the total you could have right now is like 50.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand.
What's your point?
What's that implication, Akumu?
Well, remember to be proud of your death count, because it means you're learning.
Oh, you're right. I am learning. That's why I should be proud. I can't get it from
Are you
this way.
learning?
I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
I don't know if
like
that's
if you
the
went
same.
back to the first level, you could just like blow through it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I do know I can read things. Please ring for service. Hang on.
Which thing should you press? Oh, that one.
Hey. Hello? Yes. What does this person's voice sound like?
I mean, you've heard it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Are you a ghost? No.
I
it's
am the
Hotel
concierge
Transylvania.
of this fine establishment.
Celestial Resort. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this story while we look for talk to Mr. Oshiro.
Okay.
So I shared this over here. Oh, 2 guests. There's another guest. I went to a theme park in Dubai.
Okay.
And there was, in this theme park, there is like a massive DreamWorks section. And so I shared pictures, but basically there's like a whole Shrek swamp section that I got to go to. I did get a souvenir. But
What?
there was actually a lot of other DreamWorks classics had areas. So for instance, there was, I guess Hotel Transylvania wasn't DreamWorks, but it was at this studio. So you had a Hotel Transylvania ride. You had Madagascar roller coaster, like whole Madagascar themed area. A whole, actually, there was a How to Train Your Dragon section, and that place was incredibly rad.
Okay. God damn it. I'm Flumps.
Yeah, Flumps.
Sorry.
I'm Flumps. I think that Flumps is the name. You just give somebody that confidence. Right this way, Miss Flumps. Oh, man.
Okay, sorry, you were saying about
Old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged.
Train Your
missing.
Dragon.
We'll never forget our
They're
time
glowing.
here. Never felt more at peace. Thank you. Oh, great. Man, this is one of those. I wonder, is this
You know when people never feel more at peace?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good
this is
talk.
great. This is one of those games where I feel bad, right? Because I want to make the jokes. I want to be like, oh, look at this, or look at that. But then at the same time, it's like, I get the hint that there's some sort of like deep symbolic meaning that I'll be inadvertently like mocking.
Yeah.
Possibly by calling the main character Flumps.
That's a good instinct. You might want to retroactively have that instinct back 2 or 3 videos ago.
Just like, oh, it's like someone was like, this character's dead, or like dealing with grief, or like it's like some kind of disorder that they have to work with, or just struggling through life. You know, serious, important, emotional things that in a professional environment are very important to take seriously and can be very meaningful to people. I don't want to...
I mean, nobody says you can't have problems when your name is Flum.
That's right. Like, I don't want to... Like, I try to be like a goofy goof, right? But I'm not trying to make fun of anybody with problems they have. I mean, that's literally like my job is like helping kids with problems. You know?
Yeah.
And trying to be good at it. A big part of that is not judging if they're named Flumps or not.
That's
If
right.
the kid's named Flumps, then, you know, you just accept them for who they are, and you just love them for it, and you let them do what they got to do.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful. It's a touching time, and not too happy with these ghost asteroids though. No, I'm not happy with those. The ghost asteroids, man. Here's the thing though. I want to be like, those ghost asteroids can go like jump off a cliff or something. But then maybe like these ghosts, we're gonna find out like, oh, these are the souls of the dearly departed that are swimming around. And it's just like, oh frick, I can't say anything about any of the element of this game. They're all like, every element of this game is supposed to have some deep symbolic meaning, and so I can't like talk about it.
That's okay. Everybody hates the ghost asteroids.
Oh, good. Well.
Well, what did you learn?
Well, I learned...
So, yeah, the important thing that we sort of lost in this whole conversation is what Shrek merchandise did you get?
Oh, what Shrek merchandise did I get? Oh, yeah. So, I found a pillow. Here, this I'm definitely gonna put in. Here's a picture of the Shrek pillow that I purchased. Right here.
Oh, a
yeah,
pillow.
It's a Shrek pillow.
Okay.
It is a pillow of Shrek, particularly Shrek's head. I gotta say, this was one of those things, like we walked into the park, right? And I'm like with my wife and like a group of friends. It was actually for her birthday, right? And we go into like the little gift area, the little gift shop, to just kind of see like, what does this place have? And sure enough, we see a series of pillows there, and it's just one of those things where like I look at this Shrek pillow. And immediately, like, she looks at me, and so immediately she knows. She's like, "Don't buy that. Don't get that Shrek pillow." And I'll be like, "No, I think I kind of have to." And she's like, "Don't get it." Elevator's just down the hall, and you know what? I think we just had such a good time at that amusement park that when I ran away and went to the bookstore right before we left, the little shop right before we left, and grabbed that bought the Shrek pillow without her consent.
With your shared money.
Yeah, she was okay with it. She was fine. She appreciated it. She accepted it into our household.
Well, I mean, I guess there were only 2 options. And it went. And I tell you, Bob, I'm pretty sure it went on the list, but it's not the last item in the list yet.
Went on the list?
Yeah.
Well, oh no, there's a list?
I'm sure there's a list.
Oh gosh.
Things about this relationship I do not appreciate.
No.
Shrek pillow.
Shrek pillow. I'll be fair. I think I did offer a sort of consolation, right? Because they did also have a Fiona pillow. And I was like, I was like, do you want me to get a Fiona pillow for you? She said no.
The issue is not the choice of character.
Here we go. So yeah, I enjoyed that purchase. It is sitting on my mantelpiece for all my guests to see when they walk into my abode. And I put a little bow tie on it too, which of course you know because you saw the picture of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's important. It's classy.
Yeah. It keeps it you just can't get just you gotta decorate it somehow.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a low class Shrek pillow in
Not
your
at
house.
All. There's only so much like Shrek memorabilia you can purchase. I feel like one is okay, because one is enough that you can like hide it, right? When the time when it's time like I need to get this out of sight like immediately, like I can do that. All right, but if I like a lot, then like you have too much, right? And then you couldn't hide it in time. And you have that awkward situation where someone comes to your house, they're like, what's this closet for? And they open it up, and it's just the whole aisle of Shrek toys falls right on top of them. And then you just can't, they like don't want to associate with you anymore.
Yeah, and they're dead.
They're dead?
From crushing.
Oh no! You took this a step too far. I just assumed they would be like, too much Shrek. Oh man.
Crushed by Shrek.
So the Shrek awkward ride. I'm gonna talk about this ride real quick.
Okay.
So the Shrek ride, it was literally just. Do you really want the strawberry?
I mean, it's up to you.
All right. So the Shrek ride, it's much more. And here's what I say: it's much more in line with the current continuity of the Shrekverse. Because
what does that mean?
Well, that means is that because in the most recent iteration of the Shrek franchise, Shrek had a lot of baby ogres with his ogre wife, and Donkey had a lot of donkey dragon baby hybrids using magic with, I assume, with his dragon wife. And so all those Shrek babies are there in this Shrek ride, and essentially, I'm remembering the Shrek ride so good. I'm continuing to be bad at puzzle jumping. So you're you go into the Shrek ride, and all the babies are lined up, and Shrek's like, I have a story to tell you, about how I'm gonna die. I have no way out of this. I have a story to tell you about how I met your ogre mom. And so the babies all line up. I was like, okay, like I get what this ride is. It's a little cart ride that tells you the story of Shrek. It's like, all right, I get it. And so, at the end of the Shrek ride, Donkey just comes out of nowhere and is like, "Thanks for riding our ride. Don't forget to buy some waffles." And you leave the Shrek ride. Because it's from the famous line in the movie Shrek, the first generation, where Donkey says, "In the morning, I'm going to make waffles." Right? You remember that famous line? Classic. It was in all the trailers. You couldn't have a Shrek movie without that line. And sure enough, you leave the Shrek ride, and there's a waffle stand.
There's a waffle stand.
And you can purchase a waffle. I got my waffle covered in Nutella. I don't know if they have Nutella in the Shrekverse. Maybe you just call Nutella like sweet mud.
Everybody likes the... Oh, do it. Do the thing. Hey! Good job.
Oh, thank you. But yeah. Have you ever had a Nutella waffle?
I don't think so. I've had Nutella and I've had waffles.
All right, well, I want you to imagine like a normal waffle. Maybe like a waffle you get from like a hotel, right? Nothing too crazy. Now I want you to just put like a lot of Nutella on it.
Okay, done.
All right.
I mean, I've done like peanut butter waffles. I imagine it's mostly the same thing except chocolate.
I guess Nutella's more. I mean, Nutella has it's just chocolate. So
I mean, it's the same sort of texture.
yeah, exactly. No, we're on the same page here. We have both. You have successfully imagined the experience of eating the Nutella waffle.
Great.
Oh, that's a red.
Why are we talking about Shrek?
Because I was talking about my cool DreamWorks trip.
Okay.
Because this has been a dreamscape. Yeah, because there's a weird. Why is that? Oh, I didn't recognize this mechanic until now. But these little things,
now.
yeah.
Until like 10 minutes after first seeing it.
So, viewers at home, you might have noticed that when you touch those little gooply swags, that is not a good name for that either. When you touch them, as soon as you leave them, they turn into the bad touch. They turn into ghost asteroids. I'm either. Here's the thing, Akumu. I'm either very bad at naming things, or I'm incredibly good at naming things here. I haven't decided which it is. Every time I hear that doorbell thing, I'm afraid that there is an actual human being coming to talk to me.
Is that something that makes you afraid?
When it's in my home, if I'm out in the wild, then I expect to have interactions with people normally, right?
Yeah. Yeah, who would come to your home? Weird.
I guess just a delivery person. Like someone delivering things.
Well, that would be exciting.
I guess so, yeah. It's like a fun surprise treat for me. I've been using a lot of food delivery services lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that works out pretty well.
Are there a lot of good options for that there?
Yes. There's a ton of good options. Basically anything that you could want to get delivered, you can get delivered.
Nice job.
Oh, you got me. I'm really glad it's respawning me at the start of this room. So, Kumu, have you completed this game? Like, have you beat it?
Oh, yeah. So, remember that cassette tape you got?
Yeah.
That unlocks a, harder version of each stage.
Oh. A what?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been in this room. I have been in this room.
Yes. And then if you do all of those, there's an even harder version that unlocks after that. I did all those things.
Wow, so you're a pro at this.
Yep.
How many times have you died, Akumi? What's your death count?
Like 7,000? Something like that.
That's a lot of deaths. But you should be proud of that, because it does show that you're learning.
Yeah.
Miss Flumps.
Really must implore you to keep up. It's kind of rude.
Yeah, we got at least 2 people here. I'm just trying to get through, just passing through. It's meandering by.
That's right.
This little ghost proprietor is kind of
right. Yeah, what?
Not bad. Like, it's a good proprietor. I don't know. Kind of adorable in a salaryman way.
Sure. All right. Oh, there you can see the peak in the background.
Oh. Well, that's not too far. Or else, wait, maybe it's very far and it's just perspective.
Yeah, it's either a few inches tall and right next to you. Or the other thing. Incredibly
large and far away.
That's probably a good place.
That's a good place? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for watching Eagle Time Gaming, learning about our Shrekscapades. And, make sure you drink plenty of water and treat your, if you stay at a guest or Airbnb or whatever, treat your host with respect and, follow the house rules. Just be a good guest while you're there. And remember to, I already said it, but remember to drink plenty of water.
Yep. Remember that we all have our own stories and also to drink plenty of water.
Yeah. Next time, Akumu's going to tell us a story about a time he went to a theme park.
All right. Look forward to it.
Thanks for watching.